News 4 Today, working for you.
Yeah, I didn't hear that the house is surrounded. I just heard that they were starting the investigation.
Thomas Davis is a morning breaking news photographer shooting live scenes and reports through his 2x3-inch window to his city.
News 4's Alexander Adams is live for us just outside the Davidson County Courthouse.
In 15 years on the job, he's watched the story archive go from tapes to DVDs to online. He's recorded history in Nashville, like the May 2010 flood.
With the flood and some of the other tragic events, I believe it's the journalism that helps bring a lot of the people together.
But to know where this passion for photography begins, you have to go back, way back.
My father, he enlisted and joined the Navy. He ends up in the photo lab and ends up going to Vietnam.
Thomas's father, also named Thomas Davis, has left hundreds of pictures spanning decades, a lifetime spent in photography.
Hawaii 5-0 ends up becoming their promotional photographer as the show came out. He ends up working with the Allman Brothers, James Brown as well, Hee Haw.
The pictures, his father's old cameras. There's a reason all of this holds a deeper importance to Thomas this week.
And perhaps 50 years from now or more, when people think of the past, they will look at the pictures from last night.
July 1969, Thomas's father is still serving in the Navy while history is being made more than 200,000 miles away.
You're about the only person around that doesn't have TV coverage of the scene.
That's all right, I don't mind a bit.
With the Apollo 11 astronauts' return to Earth comes a splashdown in the Pacific Ocean. The Navy sending a recovery ship to bring in the NASA crew.
My father was a part of both the Apollo 11 and Apollo 12 splashdown missions, where he did go out and journalize for the Navy. It's inspiring, you know, to be able to be a part of that, to tell that story. It's time to share this with somebody.
Thomas doesn't know how his father came into these, but he has copies of negatives from the moon landing.
So we got photos of these men who risked their lives to go up and make history, you know. These guys did go up there, and they did come back with photos to prove it, you know.
On an old VHS tape, Thomas has the day when at 10 years old, his father gave him his first camera.
Hi there, friends and neighbors.
It was just a few years later, Thomas lost his father.
We come up and have a little dance with you.
Just one heart attack, and I was there with him. Yeah, just one night, and he was gone.
The archives, the lenses may change. But Thomas says someone taught him a long time ago the power of an image.
I guess I didn't really fully understand him as a man until I started, you know, being able to go through the history of these photos. I realized that my dad was speaking to me after he'd passed. And I'm grateful for that.